welcome. Everyone, here it is at long last. It's the start of the NBA regular season. I know everyone's just as excited as we are here on 2K Sports to get things underway. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, our reporter, Allie LaForce.
And this team will be able to settle in, get comfortable at home, enjoy sleeping in their own beds. A great opportunity to go on a winning streak starts tonight.
And he gets it to go. Grant, when you talk about these two teams tonight, I think it's fair to expect a barrage of three-point shooting.
Oh, for sure, B.A. That's the usual game plan from both sides. It's going to be raining threes here tonight. And if they're falling, it's going to be a high-scoring affair.
Here's Jerome. And a miss there on the triple. Here's Orlando. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Taylor Jenkins gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We spoke about Kyrie Irving and what the most challenging thing about defending him is, and he told me, quote, just how creative he is when he's handling the ball. We want to keep the ball out of his hands as much as possible, even if it means sending double teams occasionally. We'll see if this game plan works out for them, guys. Back to you.
And Allie, thanks. Here's Jerome. There's a screen. Pass to Edey. Isaac gets a hand on it.
You know, he's gifted with incredible length. Isaac is almost a footer, 7 feet that is, so he should pile up the block shots.
And it's Irving missing.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down. Boy, and the defense there looking lost on that play.
And the Magic surprising many league-wide, Clark, with how they've broken through.
And the way they're winning, I might add. I mean, rugged, physical defense is their identity and calling card. Not necessarily what you expect to see from a young team, B.A.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Here's Jerome. Jackson outside. Pass to Edey. Kicks it out to Jackson. Shot clock at 6. And stolen by Irving.
Clever, crafty defense. He saw that pass coming before it was even made.
Now Isaac. Outside Irving. From behind the arc. Outside Payton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Irving. Launches a 3. Knocks down the long J. Irving's got his second bucket on the night.
Kyrie's going to hunt for these now, but it's hard to stay in his shirt all the way in the corner.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Jackson outside.
And maybe they're a little too excited today. They need to settle down. They've opened up 1 for 4.
Outside Payton. Pass to Christie. Puts up a 3. And another 3 for Orlando.
Wow. Some strong perimeter shooting here in the first quarter.
How do you stop this? I mean, it seems like they can't miss.
Here's Jerome. Jackson outside. Here's Edey. And he banks in the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim. And no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Irving. He's got 5. Pass to Isaac. Just 4 to shoot. The Magic need to put one up here. From the high post. Back to Payton. From downtown. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Jackson outside. Here's Edie. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Kicks it out to Isaac. Pass to Irving. And again, it's Orlando with a 3.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
They double him with Isaac. Here's Jerome. He drops it from range.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Christie. And another 3 for Orlando.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Jerome. Williams on the wing. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep. Now here's Payton. He has 6. To the inside. And stolen by Jackson. Williams from long range. And so it's the Orlando Magic closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Hey, 3 points is better than...
The Magic 20.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Orlando?
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
Down low. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Good decision that time by Wagner, taking it straight line to the rim. The defense had no chance to stop it.
Outside Bain. Launches it. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. Magic leading by 9. And when it comes to the Grizzlies, they're a team that's hungry to take that next step.
Yeah, and they've got the core to do it, B.A. You got Morant, Bain, and Jackson. They're all all-star caliber players and still in their mid-20s. So they've got a lot of great chemistry and time to get it right.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, this young Magic roster has chemistry. Coach Jamal Mosley said they're so tight together. It's just organic. They're happy in creating these relationships over time, and it's because they're all just good kids that like being around each other. Guys, that's what you want.
Yeah, no question. Something to build on, Allie. Thank you.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
Kicks it out to Bain. Pass to Jackson. Here's Huff. Morant with it. Guarded by Payton. Back to Morant. The rebound by Carter.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul. And we've got a timeout from Taylor Jenkins. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. teams will make substitutions. Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, you think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes legal guarding position would help players and officials.
Pass to Peyton. Outside Carter. Hey, expanding his range. Memphis with a rebound. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter.
On the rack attack, Stojakovic shows that he's more than just a shooter.
Orlando leading by 10. And here's Peyton. He's got 9. To the paint. Here's Harris. And once again, off the mark by Orlando. And it's Bane with the ball for Memphis. Right wing. Three-pointer. Stojakovic, no good. And it's the Magic with the ball. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bane. That's his first foul.
Second team foul. And for the Magic.
And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Inside. Left side, Carter. Yep, that one goes.
When they get it to Carter Jr. down low, it's normally a fruitful trip.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Gets it down to single digits.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And one thing that Morant has always been a lead at, finding a seam in a defense and getting to the rim, Grant.
Yeah, any crack allows him to get inside. And as good as anyone at splitting a double, which he sees a lot of. So once inside, he can finish with authority or kick it out to a shooter.
Morant kicks it out to Jackson. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Jackson's got 6 points.
That jumper is pure. Jackson with great touch for a big man. Set him up, let him knock him down.
Ooh, poked away. Stolen by Bane. Pass to Stojakovic. Here's Morant. It's rebounded by Wagner. Orlando leading by 8. We've got 33 seconds left in the second. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2. Morant looking around. Outside Bane. Back to Morant. Up top, Jackson. Back to Morant. Morant elevates at the rim.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
The clock runs out, and we are headed to halftime. It's the Magic. They lead by 6. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Grizzlies trail by 6. Pass to Jackson. And it's blocked by Isaac. Outside Irving. Jacks up a 3. He can't get that one to fall. And here's Memphis. Here's Williams. Driving in. Jackson outside. Off target from three-point range.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Has there been a better finisher than Kyrie? I'm not sure I've even seen one. He's just unreal at the rim.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Count that bucket. Edey's got 6.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And Irving gets it to go.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from him.
Here's Edey. And that one is hammered home.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Jerome on the wing. Clock at 6. Williams from long range. Goes back up. Orlando grabs the miss.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Back to Irving. Over Williams. Outside Irving. All alone. The rebound by Edey.
Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
Williams misses. Magic leading by 6. Payton with it. Jackson in his pocket. Irving for 3. And that basket makes him 6 for 11, shooting a good percentage.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Here's Edey. Give him 8. Pass to Stojakovic. And again, Memphis no good.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Back to Payton. Here's Christie. 4-3. Hits the trifecta. And now it's a 12-point Magic lead.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
And the dunk by Jackson.
Yeah, you have to admire the size and strength of Jackson Jr. Just fantastic work establishing himself inside and slamming it down.
Pass to Irving. Magic with another bucket.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Jackson outside. Here's Edey. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Edey's got 10.
You know, with that kind of height mismatch, you've got to send help defensively.
Pass to Christie. To the middle. Outside for Irving. Here's Christie. Irving looking around. Back to Isaac. Lets the 3 fly. Memphis with a rebound.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
12 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Pass to Kennard. Outside Bane. This one for 3. Drills it from deep. Bane's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Kyrie Irving has been on display for the Magic, hunting for opportunity. With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for Orlando. They've got a 9-point lead. It'll be the 4th of 5 games for them on the road. Down low. Here's Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
No margin for error that time. Big time slam from big man Carter Jr.
Nice shot by Kennard.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Wagner on the wing. That's tipped. And stolen by Morant. Kennard, left side. From deep, Bain. The rebound by Carter.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Jackson outside. Back to Morant. Kennard outside. Let's go with a three. And the three-pointer goes.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Jamal Mosley was just reviewing the plan with his team. He implored his team to use the clock. He said the clock is our friend. No need to rush things unless they give us a free one. Let's squeeze them out of this game. Back to you, Brian.
Okay, thank you, Allie. To the paint. Stolen by Carter. And the Magic pushing it up now. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, no, it just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Orlando with the ball. They held a 12-point lead earlier. He buries it from three. And the Magic lead by 8. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Orlando.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
Well, they've also been impressive, forcing a ton of mistakes. Not only that, but converting those mistakes into points on the other end.
All right, Grant, do you feel the non-superstars are making the money they should?
Well, BA, it's a topic in every CBA negotiation. But I think we're trending in the right direction. But it seems like there's always more work to be done.
Morant with it. Now Carter defending. Jackson outside. Counted from distance. Jackson's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Outside Payton. The drive by Irving. Right side Carter. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Payton. Irving for 3. That one's good. He's now 8 for 13.
The fire that Irving plays with, admirable. I mean, you can feel it. When you make a 3 on him, it's payback time. He's coming at you.
And yep, it's good.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Outside Irving. Into the lane. Cash. He's 9 for 14 in the game.
Tonight has been all about Irving. When he's clicking, his offensive game is devastating.
Back to Payne. Pass to Jackson. Fires the 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Impressive offensive versatility for big. He can show you a variety of looks.
Wagner outside. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
And it's a blessing to have a big wing with the mobility of Wagner.
Jackson on the wing. Kennard outside. Pass to Morant. Oh, Morant gets it done inside.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
On the wing, Irving. And an intentional foul right there. The Magic making a switch here.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
1:06 left in the fourth quarter. Outside Payton. Pass to Wagner. And here is Irving. On the take. Kicks it out to Wagner. 3 on the clock. On the wing, Irving. From outside the arc. Grizzlies with the rebound.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points, and they need them now.
It doesn't look good, even with a quick bucket here.
Oh, you know Morant wants it. And guess what? He got it.
So the first one drops, and that increases the lead to 6. And so he drops them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Extending the team's lead. Just solid execution at the line.
To the inside. Pass to Edey. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Payton. And here are the Magic now. So Orlando takes the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams